They started off, I heard some people at the beginning of this campaign wondering if our campaign was going to be able to match their campaign. Some people were saying that, Justin's got the style, he's got the socks, he's got the outfits. And they said, I heard someone said that maybe I might, maybe be a little bit on the bland side. They said that I kept hearing the phrase from the Liberal team and people saying he was too plain. He was too plain. And I think I realized now. They weren't talking about me. They were talking about the 2 planes they have on their campaign. What? The height of hypocrisy. The height of hypocrisy, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, Justin Trudeau, has been running around the country for the past few years telling Canadians that they're going to have to pay more. You're going to have to pay more for your home heating. You have to pay more for fueling up your tank to take your kids to school or drive yourself to work. If you're in the fishing industry, you're going to pay more for your fuel. If you're a farmer, you're going to pay more for your input costs. But don't worry, because that was going to help lower emissions. Well, now we know that emissions have gone up, but so too has the cost of living. And what we saw last night from a high carbon hypocrite is once again someone he's very good at the lectures and the sermons, but he knows that privileged Canadians like him can just buy their way out of these types of things and not have to face the consequences of the higher carbon tax. Nothing changes for his lifestyle, but for the millions of hardworking Canadians who just want to get ahead, they will have to pay more. And that is what Conservatives have been fighting against every single day since he proposed his carbon tax. And that is why job number 1 for a Conservative government will be called an act to repeal the carbon tax, ladies and gentlemen. And after October 21st, Justin Trudeau's going to need 2 moving vans to pack everything up. 1, we're going to save over $1.5 billion from corporate welfare that's going to highly profitable companies to reward CEOs. And we're going to take $1.5 billion from foreign aid that's been going to relatively well-off countries. We're going to leave that money here in Canada so that hardworking Canadian families can finally get a break. Now, Justin Trudeau's trying to create a whole lot of fear and division. And one of the biggest mistruths, one of the biggest falsehoods he's been peddling is that somehow he's going to make our communities safer. Well, we in the Conservative Party know that it's easy, it's lazy to ask people who follow all the laws and all the rules to follow more rules and more laws. It's harder to get criminals behind bars. And that's why we're not going to go after law-abiding hunters and farmers. We're going to go after gang members, drug traffickers, and people who smuggle drugs in illegally, the real criminals in this country.